All right, guys, I put together a really fun back workout for you today. It only takes 12 minutes, and guess what? Just bands. So no dumbbells, no body weight, no gym membership. So the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is I've designed it with the anchor being in one location. So we're just going to put it up here at the top, okay, a high anchor position. And the reason I did that is to just make it more time efficient for you guys, because every time you have to take the anchor out and move it to a different place on the door, it's a little bit of a hassle. It takes a few minutes to do it, okay? I figured out 3 great exercises that work different parts of your back. Now remember, guys, your back is probably the biggest, most complex set of muscles. Now your legs are the biggest volume-wise and strength-wise, but your back is second biggest and second strongest. There's like 17 different muscle groups in your back. And you can't tell it because they're overlapping one another, okay? So there's lots of layers, okay, to your back muscles. So these 3 exercises are going to hit all those different muscle groups from slightly different angles. And the back is just one of those muscle groups that you have to work from lots of different angles. Otherwise, you just won't get all the different groups involved, okay? So the very first thing we're going to be doing, okay, is something called a straight arm pull down, all right? So because your back is strong, okay, you're going to probably need multiple bands, all right? So most of you guys are going to be plenty strong enough to use more than just a single band. So you need to experiment and find out kind of what combination of colors you're going to need for your particular fitness level. Now the other thing is we're going to be doing 3 sets of 10 reps on 3 different exercises. So when you pick the resistance level, okay, with these bands, I want you to pick a resistance that makes it difficult for you guys to do 10 reps. So if you get to that 10th rep on the very first set and it was just, it's kind of easy, you know, you could have done another 5 or 6 or maybe even 10 more, okay, then you need to add another band, okay? Figure it out. So I want you to be near failure when you get to that 10th rep, okay? So here we go, straight arm pull downs. Now one thing, guys, is make sure you're standing far enough away from the door that there's already some tension in the bands, all right, at the very top of the movement. All right, so I'm going to keep my arms straight. I'm going to bend over at the waist, and I'm going to be looking kind of down and slightly forward, and I'm going to pull those handles down and to my thighs, okay? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got to do 2 more sets of this, and this is a follow-along workout, so you're going to see me do every single set today. Now, that didn't kill me. I could have done more reps, okay? So I either need to add another band to make it more difficult, or if it was just a little too easy for you, you can make a fine-tune adjustment simply by starting further away from the door. So you start with more preload on the bands because you're further away, which makes them basically heavier or stronger, okay? All right, so that was pretty easy for me. I don't need a full minute's rest, guys. I want you to keep your rest to a minimum, hopefully around 30 seconds, all right, for after every set. So here we go, set number 2 out of 3. Starting a little further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that was a lot tougher. So I didn't change, I didn't add any new bands. All I did was stand a little bit further away from the anchor point, okay? So that meant every single rep's gonna be a little bit tougher, okay? So I'm gonna keep my rest to a minimum here, okay? Only about 30 seconds. Now guys, you should be feeling this right in here, okay? So you got these big lat muscles, and then underneath here, remember I said there's layers of muscles in your back. You got the teres minor, teres major, You got your rotator cuff muscles, okay? So you're gonna feel this kind of in your armpit, okay? And then when we move to the next exercise, which is gonna be a lat pull down, you're still working your back, but you're gonna feel it in a slightly different location. All right, let's knock out the last set of straight arm pull downs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. Whew. Okay, that's getting tough. Man, I'm starting to feel a little burn right there in my armpits. All right, next exercise we're going to move on to. Remember, this next one's going to be 3 sets of 10 reps also. All of them are going to be the same, okay, today. It's going to be lat pull downs. Now, we're going to be down on our knees and pulling down. We're going to be pulling our elbows to our sides. So we're not going to be pulling our hands to our thighs. The mind muscle connection is elbow, back, and to your side. And I happen to know that we're going to be engaging more muscles, which means we're going to be stronger, which means I can use more bands. So I'm just going to add an extra band, okay, both sides here. All right, here we go. All right, these are lat pull downs. Once again, just 10 reps. And I like to get down here and basically just sit down on my butt, okay? And remember, elbows are coming down to my side and back as far as I can get them. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 8, 9, 10. All right. So, I'll stand up real quick just to talk to you guys while I'm resting. Once again, kind of keep your rest to a minimum. You know, anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, but definitely no more than a minute, okay? Because I want you guys to kind of get your heart rate up, start breathing hard a little bit here. You know, help you guys burn some calories, get some of that fat off of you. Now, this is going to be targeting more of your lats. Now, your lats come down further in your back. Now, it's not just your lats. Remember, even though it's called a lat pull down, that is just the primary muscle group that we're focusing on. You're still engaging all those other little stabilizer muscles in your back. So you're getting a really good full back workout, even though the exercises have a distinct name. All right, so that was a little too easy for me, okay? So I'm gonna sit further away from the anchor point, which means I'm gonna have a more preload, okay? So this is tougher already. I got more resistance, okay? So let's knock out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. All right, so here we go. Got one more set of lat pull downs. Now guys, when you're pulling down, okay, I want you to come back as far as you can with your elbows. You're gonna feel like your shoulder blades are pinching together, okay? And then if you're not getting the pump or the feel that you're looking for, okay, a real simple little trick is at the bottom of the movement, when you got your elbows all the way back, all right, hold it. 1, 2, and then back up. So really try to squeeze your back, okay? That's the mind muscle connection. So don't focus on pulling your hands. Don't worry about the handles. Your brain should be thinking about elbows only in this exercise. All right, third and last set. 2, 3, 4, all the way up. 5, full extension at the top, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, wow. Okay, now I'm starting to feel the burn in my back. And part of the reason I'm feeling it is, of course, that's lactic acid building up. And that's good. That's what we're shooting for, guys. That sends signals to your brain, to ramp up production of human growth hormone and testosterone and all those other good hormones that make us feel so good. All right, so last exercise is going to be a rowing movement. Now, guys, this is a pretty quick workout, okay? So 2 different ways to do a row. We can do them two-handed, all right? Like this, or I'm going to change it up on you guys because it's a short workout. We got the time to do it. I'm going to do one-arm rows. So I need to take the handle, okay, off, and I need to connect the bands going through the anchor there to one handle, okay? So I've already figured out roughly how many I need to do. Now, guys, remember, we're just doing one arm and we're using the bands on both sides. So it's like double whammy, all right? So you're gonna need to experiment just a little bit to see what the combination is here, but I've picked 3 different colors and they're through the loop going to the single handle. So basically, I'm pulling against 6 bands now, not just 3. Remember, because it's 3 doubled over, which means we got twice the amount of resistance. All right, now rowing movements with back is another really strong combination of muscles. So that's why I have so many bands on my handle now. So guys, you're gonna have to kind of get a nice stable base. I don't want to go with both feet, all right, in line here. I like to have my feet offset a little bit, staggered, because it gives me left to right and forwards backwards, okay? It gives me control of my body in both planes. Now, I'm gonna still be facing the door, okay? All right, I'm gonna put my offhand on my waist, and I'm just gonna try to pull my elbow back and down as far as I can. So my elbow's coming down to my side, and I'm trying to get it back behind me. Now, guys, don't twist your torso, okay? We're not working our abs here. Now, our abs we will get our abs, okay? Because there's a lot of stabilizing, all right, that's going on here. So I'm trying to keep my body pretty still and focus just on this one arm. All right, guys, so I'm not yanking it back. All right, my brain, my mind-muscle connection is bringing this elbow back and then slightly down, okay? So we're gonna do 10 reps on each side, and then you don't need any rest, but I do like changing my foot position. I just change it, okay? I mirror it from the other side. Okay, here I go. I'm just gonna stabilize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is another trick I like, guys, to kind of speed things up. Remember, we're alternating, all right, one arm at a time. So my right arm, my right side of my back was resting while I was doing my left side. So I don't need to take a half a minute rest now before I start all over again. So you guys can pretty much just go from side to side, okay? After you finish one, just go straight to the other side. Another 10 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm switching my feet up here. All right, still a nice wide stable base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Guys, look at the tempo here. I'm not jerking it. I'm pulling the handle back, okay? I'm pulling my elbow back. All right, last set here. 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, final 10 here, guys. I'm starting to feel burn, okay? All right, I hope you guys are too. This is part of the benefit, man. Get a nice pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, golly, I'm feeling it. 9, 10. Oh, I mean, right in here. Okay, so guys, we're done. What did that take? 12 minutes? Fantastic back workout. Now, guys, a lot of us ignore that muscle group because we can't see it, right? You're looking in the mirror. Who cares what your back looks like? Well, trust me, guys, that big wide back makes you look wide up here, and no matter how big or small your stomach is, it's gonna make your stomach look smaller. All right, so guys that already have a pretty good small waist, it's gonna make you look tiny down there. Guys that are carrying around a few extra pounds of belly fat, big wide shoulders, big wide back, make that waist of yours look smaller, especially when we're wearing shirts, okay, which is what, all the time? So guys, hope you liked the workout today. Trust me, I'm getting a fantastic pump, and this feels basically just like doing the cable machines if you're at a gym, okay? So I love bands when it comes to doing a back exercise. You can get a fantastic workout in. And then finally, guys, come on, ain't gonna happen overnight, all right? Means you gotta stick with it and never give up on yourself.